What is going on, guys? CeeGee here today and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and as you can tell by the title, I am definitely having a fantastic day because the Red Dead Redemption 2 official trailer number 2 dropped a few hours ago. Everyone is hyping about this so much. I'm sorry I didn't have a video out on this on the exact day because I know that when I'm recording this it's probably going to go out a few days after it's actually launched, so it's probably going to be about 3 or 4 days after the initial release of the trailer, but nonetheless, we are reacting to it right now. It's been out for a few hours, I've seen it shared on Twitter, Facebook and everything else, and yeah, let's just get straight into it. I'm so excited for this. I'm honestly so friggin' hyped. So as you guys know, it's going to play here where my TV and everything is, and you're going to watch it with me. And without any further ado, let's watch the Red Dead Redemption 2 official trailer number 2. So here we go. Rockstar. Nice. Oh, it's just so gorgeous, isn't it?
You got some money for me, boy? Seen your name in our ledger.
Interesting.
You're a wanted man, Mr. Morgan.
Mr. Morgan.
Maybe when your mother's finished mourning your father, I'll keep her in black on your behalf.
This is interesting.
We got lawmen in 3 different states after us. They chased us from the west, they chased us over the mountains.
We'll need an extra gun.
This place ain't no such thing as civilized.
Whoa. Oh no, there's...
You're only one of these fools that I trust.
She's from the first one, isn't she?
Where's our money?
Jewel.
Have my bag. Always, Dutch.
Dutch. That was Dutch.
Product not yet
Does
ready.
that confirm the prequel? Rockstar again. Damn, that is interesting. So, what can we take from that trailer? Well, first of all, it looks gorgeous. It looks phenomenal. Graphically, it looks probably going to be up there with kind of like your Battlefield 1. Like realistic textures, realistic colour palettes, so on and so forth. It's going to look phenomenal. Character-wise, we obviously play as this new character, Mr. Morgan. I can't remember his first name. I'm guessing he's the antagonist because he was the very sort of like the central character of the trailer. It focused a lot around him. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a prequel because if I remember correctly, the whole point of the first game was taking out the gang that John Marston was a part of, and that did include Dutch, didn't it? And I could have sworn you killed Dutch in a mission. So the fact that Dutch is here, I feel like it confirms it's a prequel. And the same with the blonde woman. The blonde woman, I'm pretty sure, is in the first one. But then there was a bit like halfway through the trailer when it says once you're done about the death of your dad, to the younger boy with the mother, could that have been John Marston's family? That's not. Maybe it's set before and after. Like the prequel bit is with Dutch, and you have like the set of the story where Dutch is, and then at the end of the game maybe you go and visit John Marston's son once he's dead. Maybe it wasn't the Marston family. I'm really not sure. But that is very interesting. There's a lot of stuff to take from that. Obviously the new mechanics like the bow and arrow I feel is new. I think that is a new mechanic. I'm pretty sure you couldn't get that in the first game. Now the thing is, like, I'm comparing stuff to the first game and I'm not too sure what I'm talking about because back then when I was a little younger I couldn't really appreciate games for what they were. Like that I could appreciate the graphics, like everyone appreciates graphics, but I didn't appreciate it for like the acting and the narrative and the dynamic of the story and everything. So when I look back on it, you realise that like how pivotal Red Dead Redemption was as a game for the Xbox 360 and the PS3. Like that really cemented itself as probably the best open world game on them consoles, other than like GTA 5. But I would say that's more of a next gen game now because of remasters. But so Red Dead Redemption was a very pinnacle game when it came to PS3 and Xbox 360. So obviously living up to the hype, it's a big ask, and Rockstar have got to do a lot to succeed with Red Dead 2, because John Marston, very big boots to fill. John Marston was a fantastic protagonist. He was super cool, super suave. He was pretty slick and chilled out. He was a man of honor to some extent. Like, he sacrificed himself for his family. Sort of like he went out with dignity and very nobly, I guess you could say. He's very noble, I should probably say. But yeah, he was a very cool character. So this new Mr. Morgan guy, he kind of gives off the vibe of a more like ragtag outlaw. So obviously, like, I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed that you play as the gang from the first game, and that you play with multiple characters. Now, I don't know if you actually play with multiple characters, but from what I've heard, there is when you do a mission, you have the choice to take characters with you, and I'm not sure if they mean if you can take them with you or if you play as them. Because if you've got this whole gang of characters like Dutch, like Mr. Morgan, and the rest of the I can't remember what the gang's name is called. But if you can play as the rest of the gang and play as every single gang member, that would be quite cool. But obviously they would have kept the Mr. Morgan at the centre of the trailer to give off the illusion that it's just one playable character. To be honest, I think I would prefer one playable character because it gives you more of an attachment to them. You get more of a connection. Like with John Marston, his death at the end was very hard hitting because we played the whole game as this one guy. It was very emotional when we sort of lost this one character that we liked. Whereas like GTA, because there was 3 characters, only going down to 2, it wasn't really as much of an impact. It was still sad, it was still horrible to see like one of the main characters and protagonists die, but nonetheless you still had Franklin and Michael, or you still had Franklin and Trevor kind of thing. So it was quite differed in that way, if you would, because it didn't have that emotional impact as such. So hopefully it does focus around one character. I'm really not too sure what else I can say. I'm really not like a big connoisseur of the first game. I didn't really play it that much. I did like half the story and then went online with all my friends because it was like a Wild West game. I thought it was badass. But the things that I can take from that trailer that I can say I'm super excited about is dual wielding pistols, which I remember wasn't a thing in the first game. So dual wielding pistols is badass, classic cowboy, classic bandit kind of thing. There was quite a lot in that trailer to do with money and robbery, so to me it's given off the vibe that Rockstar are just going to be recycling this heist formula that everyone likes. Because at the end of the day, the thing that made GTA 5 so memorable was the heists. The online was the best when you played heists, the story mode was the best when you played heists. So if they brought that formula into Red Dead, or even Red Dead Redemption Online, if it's even a thing, that would be a phenomenal change for Red Dead as a franchise, because I know for a fact that if I was choosing GTA Online to be like a drug millionaire, a bank robber, a CEO of a corporate company, or to just be part of a bandit gang that robbed saloons in the Wild West, I would choose the Wild West every single day because it just sounds more fun, it sounds more interesting. The Wild West is a phenomenal setting for a really sort of gritty game because it's got that sort of ruthlessness to it. So I am really excited for Red Dead Redemption 2. Obviously, when more information comes out, I might be covering it on the channel. When a trailer comes out, I'll definitely be covering it on the channel. But that is my very poor Red Dead Redemption 2 official trailer number 2 analysis, I guess you could say. I did enjoy watching it though, and I hope you guys did enjoy watching me watching it and you watching it next to me. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow, probably with a Destiny stream. Peace.